Can a Chinese diesel heater run on water? So I've got a modified burn chamber in my diesel heater, and what I want to do is introduce a different fuel. And a lot of people are using waste oil and everything else you can think of to burn, and I decided to use hydrogen. With my modified burn chamber, I verified use and to see with my active fuel management if I can actually physically see the difference in the oxygen sensor can monitor and can control the fuel ratio of the diesel while introducing a gas on top of that via propane or hydrogen and see if I can produce heat. And it works really well. So what I did is I made myself a mock-up little electrolysis unit, which I can capture the hydrogen, separating the oxygen out of it. So I'm just getting H2 instead of HHO, which is a lot more explosive for say with the added oxygen. So I'll show you what I got. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm capturing hydrogen using electrolysis, of course. What I've got is I've got a chamber here, a capture chamber, separate from the oxygen side. So what happens, negative produces hydrogen, positive produces oxygen. I'm capturing the hydrogen in a separate, that is basically what's inside here. It's 3D printed. And what I've done is I've got two level switches. You see the wires there. What they do is they sync to the level of what's happening in here. As the hydrogen builds up, it pushes the level down, which brings the water level up. And then when it reaches that point, it pumps it, sucks it down via that pump into our balloon, which is our capture chamber. So what I'm doing is I've got a used PC power supply running an Arduino Nano with a cycle system on it, which is watching our levels and controlling the pump cycles. So as it watches as the chamber builds up hydrogen, it then sucks the chamber out, pushes it into the balloon. As you see, the balloon is starting to float, so I've got true hydrogen in there. Oxygen, of course, is just expelled out the atmosphere. So this is what I want to run in my Chinese diesel heater with a modified burn chamber. So, in all, using electrolysis to capture hydrogen, what we're going to do is introduce this into our burn and hopefully come out with really good results. This, of course, is just a prototype. What I want to do is I'm going to use a refrigerant compressor. I'm going to end up taking the gases from the chamber or the balloon, for say, and compressing it into a cell so I can then feed it through a whack of check valves and some bubblers and so forth, so I don't have any flashback or any other issues that can cause this. I know it's very volatile. It can be very explosive, but with safety measures, just like anything else, if you're running with natural gas, propane, and so forth, there's always going to be hazards. So common sense has got to be one of those senses that's got to be used a lot. So stay tuned for more videos, and I'll show you some results. Thanks for watching.